Go.
Good afternoon, class. As you know, my name is Surajit Lahaswatanakun, and today I will talk to you about the mental disorder. But before I start, I will ask you some questions. Have you known this word? If you kept silence, you will remain a philosopher. Lee, have you heard this word before? This word is from the famous philosopher named Boethius. He is from Greece, and he is the author of Consolation of Philosophy. Actually, I agree with this quote because when you want to speak something, you need to think it carefully before you speak. If not, someone else might know that, oh, you speak something more or something like that. And next is, I want to ask you, maybe it's a girl opinion. So, which kind of guy you like? The first one is the guy who talkative and nonsense, who keep talking something stupid. And another guy is the guy that is cool, stay calm and silence, who speaks, when he speaks something, it feels like he's very smart. Which guy you like?
Definitely
Yeah. Absolutely. The guy that is more cool, the cooler guy with silence is look better. And another thing about silence is, in some situations, such as when you are praying and in the funeral, the silence in this kind of situation is mean that you show you're respectful in this situation. And everything that I speak is seem like nothing wrong with being silent, right? But what if you are too silent? You are too silent that you can't speak to the teacher when they ask you some question, and you can't speak with other else except your family member. Or the worst case is you can't speak with everyone, but you can just nod your head and answer it. In this case, the psychologist might define you as one of mental disorder called mutism. So today I will talk to you about the mutism, and it will consist of 4 main points. The first one is the basic information, which consists of definition and symptom. And second one is the type of mutism and cause. Next is the case study of the therapy and the result. And the last one is the famous person who is a mutism. So let's begin with the first one. The first one is the definition. The definition of the mutism is the condition of person who don't speak or have little speak while their understanding of speech and writing is normal. This is the definition from Yuan, who is a psychologist and the writer of the mutism book. And there are a lot of case study in this book, and this is a picture of this book, the one that I borrowed from the library. So you know the definition of the mutism. Next, what is the symptom? There is a lot of symptoms in mutism, but according to the Wikipedia, they can divide it into 2 main groups, which are the positive and the negative symptom. The positive one is the mutism is have a shy and social embarrassment, fear of social embarrassment, and have an anxiety. This one. And since they are not good with the social, so there is some positive feedback. Some of mutism children have a good in music, and some of them are more intelligent compared to a normal children. So I have talked to you about the basic information, which consists of the definition and some symptoms of the mutism. Let's move to the type and cause. There is 2 types of mutism. The first one is the selective mutism, which is the state that the patient or the mutism person will speak to only some specific group of people. And the most famous case is they will speak with their family member only. And what is the cause of the selective mutism? There is some cause that can make children become a selective mutism. The first one is the family secret. There is one case study that the mother of the mutism girl, she kept telling her children that you can't tell anybody that you are adult because it's a family secret. So this girl can speak fine with her family member, but when she go out of her home and met others, she can't speak at all because she afraid that she might accidentally speak the family secret. And another type is a family distance, which can cause when your family send you to study somewhere else and you don't like it. It's something like the protest of the children. They deny to speak because they don't want to. They want to show that they don't like this kind of situation. And normally, if you didn't speak for a while, it's fine because the environment changed. But if you didn't speak for the whole month, this can concern as a mutism. And another type is the total mutism. The total mutism is the state that you can't speak to anyone else, or at least you can speak only a little, but you can answer it by writing or nothing in your head. And the cause of the total mutism can be caused from the development from the selective mutism, which is more severe because when the mutism children feel that, oh, it's okay, no one complains that I'm being like this, so they feel more comfortable, and then they deny to speak at all. And another cause is it can be caused from the severe accidents. In the mutism book, there is one case study of the girl who got a car accident, but it's not concerned as a physical disorder because the doctor already checked her brain and everything. Doctor said that she's normal, but the thing that is abnormal is her mind because she denied to speak. So this is the reason that why mutism is considered as a mental disorder. Now you know the type and the cause of the mutism. So let's move to the how to treat the mutism. There is a case study in the book. The boy that's named John, who is a total school mutism. It means that when he's at school, he will not speak to anyone else, including his teacher. And what is the psychologist do? First, the psychologist asks him to record his voice because he's fine if he can speak alone. So the psychologist records his voice and then check that, okay, he's fine. Next, the psychologist just enter the room, but when the psychologist enter the room, this boy can't speak, and he needs plenty of time until he can speak it normally. After that, the psychologist try to move his chair close to the children. Every time that he moves to the children, this boy's voice will be reduced a lot, and he keeps asking some questions. The basic questions such as how are you and what's your name? And the thing that boy can do is he can write the answer and read it out loud because it's different than answer directly. He can read it from his writing. It will be more easy for him. And next is he need to answer the yes/no question without writing anything. So when the psychologist asks him some question, he need to answer yes and no, and then he is allowed to write some answer and read it. After that, for one year, the student can manage to speak with the psychologist. Then the problem is how he can speak in the school. The psychologist move him to the school and try and ask him to practice reading in the empty classroom. After that, he invite more and more friends to this room to listen to this child, and they keep playing some word guessing game with four of his friends, and he tried to change his friend around. And then after that, this boy can speak in the school normally. The result of the treatment is the boy named John is lucky because he can treat it effectively. But there is some case that the medicine, the person who got the medicine, even though they are cute and they can speak normally to others, but they still feel awkward, and some of them still deny to speak to the one that know that they are medicine, because they said that they know that I can speak and it feels awkward to speak with them, something like that. So I already told you about the treatment and the result. And do you know any famous person who is a medicine? Unfortunately, there is no famous person who is a medicine, but there is a fictional character whose name is Marsh. Does anyone watch a Big Bang Theory sitcom? Yeah. This guy is this guy's name is Marsh Lamayan, and he is a doctor. This guy have a selective medicine, which is he can speak to a girl except girl from his family. Yeah. So today I have talked to you about the medicine. This consists of the basic information and type and cost of medicine, and treatment and results, and the famous person who have a medicine problem. So as the quote said that if you have kept silent, you will remain a philosopher. The Beatles said, I strongly agree with this word, because if you keep silence, no one might not know that you don't know or you are stupid. But even though you keep silent, it should be in an appropriate time, such as in the funeral or when you want to respect to something or you are thinking. But if you keep stay in silence, it will be abnormal, and you might concern as one of the medicine results.